And I forgot to change the category again. I always forget to change it. Hold on. Let me take care of that real quick. Stream manager. Part 5. Not 4. There you go. Okay, let's continue where we left off. Been itching to play more Disco Elysium today. Oh yeah, we have to wait for Cam. Yet. Okay. Monarchs. Let me take a look at my list again. Let me see. Pick up the dice maker. It's at 8 p.m. I think. Oh, you can actually see the people killed, the honor, the good cop, bad cop. What? I had 3 fascists commentaries somehow. No idea why. Sorry, cop 12, of course. I'm mostly moralist. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's see. I got distracted. Replace last pool. Whirling secret passages, I don't think we can do that either. Sexual awareness, okay. Find money. Hmm. Oh yeah, the smoker on the balcony. I forgot about that. But I thought we can see him now. I think it has to be later or something. Let's see if he's available. The back entrance is right here on the right. Should be, yeah. Oh, hold on, my cat has the zoomies right now. Excuse me. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Turn this off. Let's see. Where can we enter? Rumbling snore comes from within. I wonder if there's a way to get in there. Maybe later. Okay.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The bust doesn't reply. The hallway behind the door is empty. No one heard your words.
Communard lives in this
A
room.
poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than the closet.
Let's 07.
A warm feeling fills you as you look into Marzov's marble eyes. The hallway behind the door is empty. No one else heard your courageous salute.
I think it's kind of hard to hear a salute. I would imagine. Okay. The old lady's still here. Oh, he takes me here. Okay.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Oh yeah. Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do. Don't you have a real home? Really? You're a miner? I guess we'll have to
It
do.
doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
Cool, I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
I already asked everything I had to ask, so catch you later. I can't do much else, I don't think. How to dress again, I guess.
You're back.
I don't know.
Good.
You're on a
Why,
boat.
Yes, I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on.
Yeah, we already
Caillou.
knew that. Caillou. I thought we were in Revachol. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here. Understood? About this boat of yours. Okay.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
That's not mine. It belongs to my partner, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
No matter whose it is, a motor carriage is just a tool. You need it to do your job, as I do mine. It's just a means of getting where you need to go.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Where the lights. Interesting.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name. A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name. Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Do you have license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officer. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but 2 Insulindic regattas, and finished once.
What happened the other time?
The other time, I would have finished the race were it not for an urgent work matter, much like the one I'm on now.
That's good enough for me.
Why wouldn't it be? This is Revachol, Wayfair Act and all. Anyone can drive a boat.
I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Takes a sip of the thermal cup. Okay. Nothing else to talk about. Until we get my badge, that is. Whatever it is. No clue. I feel like we already inspected this. Yeah, there's a nice pier, okay. Maybe we can wait, I think. Oh wait, let's talk to Kuno. Or Kuno S, one of those two. She's still smoking, just chilling there.
Look, see? It's the fucking war!
You belittled yourself before the Kuno. Now you must seek his forgiveness.
Look, you're on my crime scene. I can't have uncooperative civilians here. Look, I want to make this right with Kuno, make amends.
Fucking what, pig?
Amends, Kuno. I was wrong to try to hit you. I'm sorry. Real cool, dude. Let's bury the hatchet, okay?
Cool what? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I think you broke his brain when you fucked him up, Kuno.
You better come up with a way to make Kuno
Make
forget you tried to fucking hit him, piggo.
Okay. Oh my god. Check out this bizarre drug I found. Got you a little set of wheels, Kuno. This is so wrong. Jesus. Throw him the keys off the abandoned truck. Oh no. This is a really bad idea. I don't have anything. What can I offer you, Kuno? I'm not giving drugs to a fucking kid. Are you kidding me? It's in the bottle of liquor.
You can pay
what does he
tribute
want?
to Kuno with drugs or cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
Gets Kuno to like you again. Some giant ass wheels would be nice too.
Okay, so any of these work. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the pyrolidon, right? Or is it in a bottle of liquor?
Stay the fuck away from Kuno. You smell like bum shit. Kuno's not a bum. Kuno doesn't touch that shit.
Why?
What? Do you think Kuno's fucking 80 years old? Trying to bring me bum juice? Make the Kuno paranoid?
You don't like alcohol?
Just because you get high off that shit doesn't mean Kuno has to fuck himself with that fermented piss and shit mix.
Well, you just asked for alcohol. What the fuck's wrong with
Trying
you?
to get a 12-year-old hooked on the shit shake?
Okay, check out this bizarre drug I found.
Not this dreamer shit again. Why do Kuno's bitches always try and bring Kuno that lame sha-la-la-la bang shit? Kuno's not a fucking witch doctor.
It was only once. And you fucking asked me to nick it, Kuno.
No, I didn't. It's fucking Kuno. Say it right, bitch. Say it like it's said. Anyway, Kuno doesn't do that radioactive shit. Makes Kuno's dick fall off. Kuno's got a huge dick.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that this will work. But I need the truck still. So after I'm done with the truck, I'm giving him the keys, I think. Okay, whatever then. Gotta wait for a bit. Okay. We already explored that part. It is completely empty. I don't think I ever took my plastic bag off my hand. Okay, so...
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Care to spare some change for a working stiff? Okay, whatever. Let's wait. I'm gonna quick save.
You sit on the wind-worn wood.
Let's wait 1 hour.
You finally stop picking your nose.
Okay. Let's wait for 1 more hour. Light's starting to light up.
Time passes. You wonder, if it could rain so much that it drowns all of Martinez, then everyone would have to go on about their day in diving suits.
Ooh, that would be cool. Let's wait more 15 minutes.
The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm against the frigid wind blowing from the coast. After a while, you've had enough.
Yeah, and it started raining too. Okay, let's go to the dice maker then. See what this dice is all about. If it's truly cursed or not. Oh shit, I need a lantern. Where is it? Nope, here.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I came back to pick up my die.
Very good. That will be 7 real for one custom die.
Cursed Ilmaran die.
Here's the cursed die you ordered.
The dice maker opens her desk drawer and hands you a tiny black sphere with 6 phrases written on it. Read the phrases.
The phrases read, God is indifferent. Take all. Lose all. 50-50. Nothing happens.
Fail again.
And pale.
What is
It's
this?
a die. Try rolling it.
Okay, I guess that there's cursed die.
You throw the ball on the floor, and it ends with one of the phrases facing upwards. God is indifferent.
Good. Now roll again, detective.
Roll the die again.
It lands on exactly the same result. God is indifferent. It declares again.
It's a sphere pretending to be a 6-sided die. Each row will end with one of the phrases facing up. The die originates in Ilmara, where it was used for cleromancy. Except I've weighted the die. When you try rolling it, you realize that each time it gets you exactly the same result.
Yeah.
God is indifferent. This is our curse.
Thanks, I'll keep it.
Good luck, officer.
Oh. Increased by 2, now it's even. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. I have more questions about this building.
I'm listening.
Oh, this is the field businesses. Okay.
I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Let's ask her.
Aside from getting naked, you're not sure what else to do. The building holds no more answers for you.
Gotcha. Okay. Critical failure. Oh, shit. Oh, it was a 1. Oh my god. Okay. Leave. Unlucky, I guess. Items. I can sell it for 60 cents. Interesting. Notes, look at the map and tab to check what checks have opened. It's made of a lot of wolves. Okay. Be interesting die. I wonder if I can go to sleep like right now. I don't think so, right? It's too early. I'm gonna try some more things before I go to sleep. Take off the tool. There. Oh yeah, and I need healing items. That's true. Because I'm completely out.
Is this about the question?
Nope. Wait. Oh, I think it's in here.
A small cabinet.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We
What is
don't
this?
stock prescription
Oh,
meds,
3
but
morale.
we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Oh wow, this is 3 health. Okay, interesting. 250 for each then.
Okay, here.
I'm
Okay,
gonna take
here.
some
I
of
hope
these.
Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. Here. I hope
Okay,
Saint
here.
Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Who's Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste, you know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
Okay, leave. I have some bottles as well, I think.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk into the machine,
Ooh.
and the money appears with a
480.
satisfying. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo?
No, don't need to do that. No, sir. Is there something here that I missed? It's completely closed off. Can I talk to him again? Even though he's a piece of shit?
Looking for something, Hunt?
Okay. Gonna wait for a bit again. Until 10 p.m. Then I'll go to sleep.
You sit on the wind-worn. Time passes. You wonder if it could rain so much that it drowns all of...
Okay. We already heard that thought. Yeah.
This case is unsolvable. You should just give up right now and apologize to the whole town.
No, don't do that. We are on it. Everything's under control. Body was sent to processing, and everything is according to plan. I can interact with some of these things here.
The note is... Someone has scribbled. S. I can't
So
believe you
anyway, it's
find
my
the
save.
filament memory with the offside copy in the frozen ice cream maker.
Oh.
Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
Suliswaf. Who wrote that
According
note?
to the note, someone named Sulislav. Perhaps someone who belonged to the defunct radio computer company.
But why did they leave a filament lying in a freezer?
Sounds like a question for a detective.
We know exactly who this is. Where's the frozen ice cream maker?
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Oh yeah, that one. What's a filament memory?
The note doesn't specify. It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
Okay, gotcha.
The note. Are you serious? Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Put the note away. Okay.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a
Oh,
plastic
okay.
bag bearing the RCM stamp.
I completely forgot we filled this one.
A rifle, revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique.
Make?
The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber.
Is anyone still making these rifles?
No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
Who uses Belmar Grave rifles these days?
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order. Back at the station, the lieutenant is standing at a counter, diligently filling out paperwork to hand over to a tired records clerk. You should share your findings with him as soon as possible.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, I can interact with the fence. I think I did.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Yeah, it's still locked. I don't think I'll get it because it's visual calculus, so. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's talk to her again. Before we go upstairs.
Hello, dear. I didn't notice you at first.
The water lock on the canal is broken, so your husband is probably just stuck on the other side of the coast.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
Wouldn't you know? It's blocked by a big butter billboard. It fell right on the water.
Oh, sweetie. If it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Listen, sweetie, I hate to ask, but if your investigation happens to take you to the other side of the coast,
oh, it will.
Please do keep an eye out for my husband.
I will.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Okay. Another case on our hands. This one is important. I don't know if you see him. Okay. We have to wait until tomorrow, I think. So. Let me open the door again. I'm constantly bothering her.
Closed.
Jesus.
Still nothing.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, go to bed. Oh wait, I need to pay my rent, right? It's 20 real. Wait, 20 or no, it's 20. Yeah.
Can I help you?
Got
the 20 real.
Okay. Nice. Come on, man, it's late. Do I really have to pay you again?
The breath catches in his chest. The light in his eyes snuffs out all at once. After a moment, he speaks.
Do you have money tonight?
Yes, I do.
Then you really don't need a free room, do you? But you know what? You're in luck, because you don't have to ever pay me again.
Are you fucking with me, aren't
Not
you?
at all, officer. It's true. You don't have to pay me anything. You don't have to give me any money at all. If you want a room, yes, you'll need to pay me, but you don't have to just give me money.
You don't have to.
Giving me money for a room is your choice.
Wait, I still don't understand where you are. But I need a fucking room. This isn't a choice, I have nowhere else to go. Yeah, this isn't a choice, I have nowhere else
You want
to go.
a free place to sleep? Fine. You've already unlocked your new room. The trash container outside is ready and waiting.
Oh, I can sleep there.
The time is now. Hobocop life.
Interesting.
Here we come.
I kind of want to sleep in the trash. Is that weird?
A new dimension of reality will open. A portal is this bed of waste. Sleep there and awaken elsewhere.
Why do I feel I'm gonna die of hypothermia if I go sleep in the trash? I have a bad feeling about this.
It is not clear. All that is known is sleep in the trash and there is no coming back.
Sleep in the trash and there is no coming back, huh? Let's see what I can do.
You do that. Now, is there anything you...
Okay. Let's try that, actually. I'll probably lose health and morale doing this, but It's for science, so need to see what happens.
The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you.
Oh
You
God.
see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Time for bed. Oh, woke up. Crawl
The
inside.
smell of rotten food rises up at you as you climb inside the trash container. This is where you belong. Disgraced cop sleeps in trash. A deranged law official was found sleeping in a trash container behind the whirling in rags. A hostel cafeteria in Martinez. God, manager of the establishment, had this to say. He did
for a
ask
free
for a
room.
free room. And
No.
I said no. I don't make the rules of the game. I just play my part.
Okay, gotcha. Let's quick save here. Oh, I broke the. Okay. Wait, let me load the game again. Hold on. Holy shit, I broke it. Okay, let me reset the game. This was very weird. Okay. Okay. Never sleeping in the trash again. Hey, but I got an achievement, and apparently it's a rare one too. Let me see. Wow, it was 1.5% of the players have this trophy. 1.5%. I think this is my rarest trophy that I have. Huh. Okay. Cool, I guess. Let's continue. Let's pay properly to gods this time. I think I don't have to talk to her again.
There you are.
Can I help you? Got the 20. Good. You got the room for the.
Nice. Okay. And another quest complete, apparently. Offer him something he might like. Smokes a man of Yimdal book. Oh, wait. How much did the book cost? But I don't think the library is open. Or the bookstore, I mean. It's too late. Yeah, okay. I'll get it tomorrow. No big deal.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Go to sleep.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud.
Oh boy.
Waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
It's all the system's fault. The system failed me. His body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it. I'm sorry, Salz. It's all me. It's my fault.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
I'm an artist, and liver damage is my heart.
Oh yeah, baby. Frame your suffering as a masterpiece. Only one problem. No one's watching. It's boring, buddy. Boring as death. You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me out of here then. Back to the other place.
Oh, baby boy, you're already in the other place. There's no nourishment for you tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe if you know, like, took a lot of maybe
Okay,
if you
Lacho.
weren't so hard on yourself.
Yeah, exactly, empathy.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby. I'm shaking my head every day. I cannot bear it. Yeah. Can we inspect the mirror?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Yeah, still at 3%, as usual. Oh, Kim's, oh my god, voice crack. I hope Kim is down there. Taking a cup of coffee or something. There he is. Let's go. Welcome.
Yes?
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things. They're interesting.
Are you kidding me? Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Okay. Let's leave it for now. Okay, let me see if I can lower the bridge now. 7:30.
Droplets of rain fall on the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to,
do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it. Someone has waxed it recently.
That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool. Yeah.
You want to take a closer look?
What's he packing there?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That's what, 7-liter V12?
7.2. Supercharged.
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
A fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down.
What, am I gonna punch the frame?
It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
With a hinge and mud tires, we could take it off the beaten path, Kim. We need to slam it, Kim, make it more imposing.
Sorry, I'm not following you.
Lingo it up.
Drop the ride, 200 mil. Get the frosty minuses.
No, that's porno tuning.
Oh. It's what?
Porno. That's short for pornography.
So what's wrong with pornography?
That's a negative on the porno. Thank you, though.
No one in the history of convictions has been more sure of anything.
Okay, let's move. Interesting conversation we just had. Okay. Oh, that's right, the kinema. The other, not the kinema, the other motor garage. Now that we have Kim.
A lorry, the smell of cigarette. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of
check
the
the
seat
pedals.
where the toolbox should be. Voila.
Bonne prise.
Bonne prise.
This large map, this toll booth there.
So we already,
thousands of motor carriages
yeah,
on the Tukuron. This municipal map.
We already saw this in the previous episode.
Rips through the empty hall. The rattle of the final. These service.
It means that the smugglers are secretly using the motorway to transport their goods and materials. They've infiltrated East Motor Tract, most likely. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
Where does the contraband end up?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
Besmerti? That sounds vaguely familiar.
The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes, but really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol.
Gotcha.
With cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Masta. It's a dark parody.
Okay, who do you think is behind this?
It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is a brave man for saying Madre's name without the winces and whispers that usually accompany it.
Return the stack of papers under the seat.
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick these up later.
Nice.
The stack of maps looks just... These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
Stop and wonder, what's that smell?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. Probably grenade number 5.
Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
There, the face remains autograph was the poster. She looked at the camera. Someone you know. Interesting.
The actresses and the rare enclose the rustic.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? before we return to Joyce?
Okay, let's talk.
All right, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Seems like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
Yeah.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. Oh, and the maps we found. They reveal the geographical extent of the operation. Looks like they've used abandoned tunnels and access roads to stay hidden. This is useful info.
What about the movie posters? How do you factor into all this? How do you think this is connected to the Union?
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Evrard Clare would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose.
Yeah,
My
I
suggestion
agree.
is, we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly, down the road.
In short, this is a future angle. Possibly a good one.
Yeah. I wonder if we go to Everard and tell him about this. Maybe he'll be scared or something. What about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
It's just a normal movie posters.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
Maybe the trader is some sort of cinephile.
Yes, well...
Unimportant.
Yeah. Will the RCM open an investigation into this?
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it.
Okay.
There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation. Sometime later, when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay, debrief over?
Debrief over. After you.
Nice, okay. So, we now just have to talk to Joyce, and she's gonna tell us everything we have to know about the lynching. Surely. Only relevant information. Okay. Real quick.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Tell me about this drug
Until
trafficking.
you come up with something at
She simply nods.
Wait, what? Okay. Gem mystery. Report back to Joyce. Okay. Blah, 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 about this boat you're on. Strike, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour
Okay,
have sent
yep.
word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Wait, where exactly are these highs located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologise for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this. In any case, it's a relief to know
We get a lot
someone's
of
looked
XP
into it.
points from
If
that.
I may ask,
It's like
will
70.
there be an official investigation? I
Crazy.
assume you discovered there is an operation.
The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours.
Yes, I should decide.
Exactly. But what?
There will be an investigation, that's all I can say.
Okay. I thank you for sharing that much with me. My employer thanks you as well. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
What was that about a bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing land, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Tell me again, how are the lynching and strike connected?
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Interesting.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
Some of the more militant Union members.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
What then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Oh god.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Oh shit. I have to say, this is not disco. Yeah, you can say that again. Maybe the investigations can team up? You know, share resources and intelligence?
Surely you're joking. These people are killers. My only hope is that yours provides a single, concrete suspect before they indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put...
She grabs hold of a mainsail.
If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
Shit.
They would have to project strength and power.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi- and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
Damn.
As
Okay.
I said, a bloodbath.
I can't see it happen. Too many things would have gone wrong first, yeah. Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing? Yeah, I think the confrontation is inevitable, right? Bleak scenario, yeah,
Many
this is...
bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
What can you tell me about Crenell?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eendracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Okay, anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
She thinks.
If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, ma'am?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Could you contact the company? Tell them to call them off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
Shit. You said that deceased assaults the woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Who did the passing on them? Who did the passing on
The
them?
remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
What did these teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
Yeah, not very helpful.
You'll meet her soon enough, you feel.
Oh. Ominous. This colonel. The one with the hands, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
His name was...
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others first. Miss Lely, anything else? Nationality? How old would you say he was?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed, this matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
And that seems to corroborate the ethnicity we gave.
Where are the remaining two mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
I imagine.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
Vigilantes? The RCM gets its authority from the coalition. Where does this come from?
Somehow, I doubt that lecturing them on the legitimate use of force will persuade them to stand down.
We still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When
Wow,
that happens, I'll be in a
92.
better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Oh, it's a red check. Fuck.
One is obviously
Okay, I got it.
the
Nice.
scab leader at the harbour gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely
Yeah.
maintaining his disguise.
Yeah, it was completely out of place, that's right. Yeah, I was thinking that actually. He seemed like a completely different person in disguise.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were
South of the
keeping tabs on
roundabout.
you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
Oh shit. One must be the goon in hill-fitting work clothes by the arbor gates. The scab leader. Yeah, because he even said he was super fucking muscular. Like he was fit.
That may be so.
So he is a
I
soldier.
still hope you heed
after
my
all.
advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
I kind of want to kick the hornet's nest, honestly.
For all your talk of averting this
Let's talk to
catastrophe,
him after.
the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
That's right. One is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout.
Would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a shortwave at the ship's wheel.
Okay, I had another question for you.
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Shit. That's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
I think she can now help me with the tattoos now that we solved the case for her.
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay quiet, observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like stars in the sky.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways. A sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Interesting how she knows all of this. What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
This one is going nowhere but the morgue. I've spoken to him. For now, his soul is fastened inside his blood
That is
corpse.
precisely what the sailors feared when they drew these maps. A fear of drowning within one's own corpse.
What travels did the dead man take?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semnes Islands, then this.
What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Gotcha.
Somewhere in an office lit by a single green desk lamp, Captain Ptolemaeus Price,
Let's see what's happening on the other side.
bald and bespectacled, is writing in a ledger on his desk. Rows and rows of days and weeks, laconic remarks in a single column. Patrol, case, location, injured.
Excuse me. Injured.
In Martinez looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
This man is no brother of mine, but this is his service history.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
I need information.
Do what you have to do, detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Thank you. That's all for now. Okay, very interesting. We're gonna probably get killed if we talk to the scab leader, but I'm gonna talk to him anyway. See what happens. Oh, and we can go ahead and put 1.8 shivers. And try the check again with the dice maker. I'm curious about that. Go upstairs as usual. Flashlights. Surely I'll get it this time.
It's you again. Are you looking?
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
This is still just a theory, but hear me out. I think I know why your business hasn't failed.
Didn't we already talk about this?
It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the Doom commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guélan 10.
Are you sure about that?
No. The old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
No, this used to be a coal plant. That's just safety curtains. You're in a chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
She looks around the makeshift nest that she has carved out for herself, bewildered.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
I'm just using logic. It's windy in here. You probably haven't seen on the ground. It has a different address in the heart of the city.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
Actually, it's not only your workshop that's protected. You should still do something to defend your person. No one's really ever safe from the failure.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
Look away. What?
Do you know what this is?
Metal shining on either finger. Your lucky charm? Some kind of award?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You've made it nice and cozy here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
And I got a thought. Only need 5 more points to unlock a slot. Precarious world. All red checks fail. Oh shit. That's bad. Okay. But I really want to know what that is. Okay. Let's leave. My earbud fell off my ear. What? Let's see if we can get past the bridge right now. It's day 3 already. Should be enough. Here. Let me see. Ask the scab leader about tattoos. Okay. Oh, and today is Wednesday. I just realized. Okay. Let me take off the lantern. I'm gonna save in case I die.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! Don't think so. Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
Shit. We're investigating a murder. These tattoos were on the victim's body.
Silence. He takes the photo. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving. Hard as a stone, but beneath it, you see dead flesh in colorful rivers of polychrome, melting skin and hair. Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Can you tell me what the tattoo means?
What it means? I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Yes.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission. He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Oh shit. Don't interrupt him.
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
His voice gets strangely quiet, a long, long way from right word. His gaze pierces the paper.
At dawn,
Fuck.
he comes upon 2 kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding.
What the fuck?
We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know.
Wow, that's fucked
Not
up.
too old.
Say nothing.
She was quite the entertainment. For the week she lasted, expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch.
Yeah.
God. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her gold body and fucking
Jesus.
eat them. Said primitive spirits were watching over him now. Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Something stirs in your stomach. There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless, odorless. It's...
evil.
You bet it was.
You're not really a scab leader, are you?
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But...
he's under orders. And orders are orders.
What is evil? You were there?
No. I was in the domain. In Jamrock. Being a bouncer.
Can I have it back?
Go ahead. All right now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
Okay. Let's... Man, I really want to do Precarious World, but the all red checks file, it's kinda... you know... it's kinda meh. I want to try red checks. Let me see if I have something here. Finger pistols, what is this? Snapping doesn't help. Finger pistols. What is this? Promise the gun. I'll internalize this one, I think. Why not? Finger pistols. Sounds interesting. Let me save.
Right to free flow of commerce! Fucking fuck. How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now.
Yeah.
Somewhere above, in the buildings. The other merc. Don't push this.
Yeah.
He's thinking. This is not the time.
The other merc is on a vantage point. He's probably has their scope on us, probably.
The man's breathing.
So, yeah, we're gonna leave for now. Alright, let's check out the bridge. Let's save again. Bow, bow, bow. Oh shit. Interesting. New people here. For some reason.
A couple of
oh, they took out the billboard.
Loose wires dangle from the now vacant
yeah, it's not here
poles.
anymore.
In the middle is a lever.
Okay, pull the lever
the
up.
handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go. What is this? Radio delay. Alright. Oh shit. There's something highlighted there. Oh, the stairs, of course. Oh, this is the music that plays on the main menu. +1 empathy, -1 logic. Interesting there. No entry. All right, let's see here. +1 empathy. What does this okay mean? Huh. I'll put this in. This is a... Oh shit, money. Man, this game is fucking ginormous. Broke the fence and the barbed wire. Okay. I'm gonna go there. Lots of money spread around here. Let's check this. Someone's been here for a long time. Larry says a graffito to the ghosts of us. More money. And even more money in this barrel, I bet. Bottles. Okay, it's money. Music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Oh! Oh shit, we can sing karaoke now. Nice. Okay, I need to remember that. Can I examine? I can.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal reel at hand. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad. A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Gotcha, okay. That's our, not our next task, but I'll remember that. Yes. Creaking ahead. Oh. Oh my god. Banged up fuel canister. Booze frozen to ice. And more money.
A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
Continue.
The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks.
This is where the tracks on the plaza were leading to.
It appears to be so.
Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it. Rust, moss, and sea life have already claimed it for themselves and initiated a slow decomposition process.
What is the make? What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
How long has it been
The
here?
ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Okay. Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. Okay, let's let us wait. At least we have company.
Sit down in the old rusty playground. The world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight. Dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Please get this right.
Spit flies from your mouth to your moustache, your chest, the ground before you. No sound though.
Oh shit.
Raining heavily here, Chief. Mind keeping it down a bit?
The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away.
Okay, at least he's amused. Keep blowing.
That's right. Just keep at it. It will come to you.
He will.
With his lips puckered, The lieutenant lets out a beautiful melodic trill that puts even the insulindic thrush to shame. You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about everything. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
So was your dad also, that sure is taking its sweet time. Would you rather sit on until for an hour or stand in a river of
Well,
leeches?
historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone puts a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Hmm. 41, huh? This street racer, quite a ladies' man. That's Miss Tommy 41, the morning hosts, FM 41. Factory made a mistake. Capri 41. Oh yeah, it's my precinct.
I'm
That's
sorry,
right.
Harry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. That's my my car.
41. Precinct 41.
Yeah.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh my god, it's mine! I drove my car into the sea!
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
Oh god. Shit. I can still fix it. I don't think you can, dude. I don't think you can. The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
A fourth thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
They're gonna take me... They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
Shit. So it's just gonna be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
Okay. Let's see what's in there.
Yes.
Hopefully something...
Let's go take a look.
Hopefully something worthwhile. And I finished the thoughts.
Finger pistols, 9mm. Snap, snap, baby. Turns out guns aren't that much for protecting as they are for attacking people. If you want to protect people, really work for them, you have to whip out your signature dual 9mm Villiers finger pistols. Who needs real guns anyway? That conversation you just had, it would have gone better had you snapped those bad boys at them. Note, 9mm dual finger pistols do not count for an actual weapon in a gunfight.
Oh man, you would be Clifford. Okay. Let's see. We got his swirls. Okay. These are for later. And he gives us +1 suggestion if we don't have anything on our hands. So, I'm gonna empty my hands. Wait. Okay. I just need to have these 2 slots empty. Okay. Let's see what's in there. And it's my badge. Look at that. And a jacket. Nice.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the badge.
Encased between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking? Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name, Harrier Dubois.
Harrier? That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Wait, what kind of name is Harrier? Harrier Dubois it is then. What kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
It's meant to keep you safe from bullets, hunger, shrapnel, kidnappings, and worse.
But I don't want to be Harry Dubois.
Why? It's a cool name. I like it. Besides, you're Harry anyway. No one's ever called Harrier.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not. The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
The
lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W. Freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Took one.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect.
Oh, Himpy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Good to see you here. Or sometimes their superiors are respect.
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Okay.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's a décomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens militia. It means counting down to twos.
Okay.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
Gotcha.
Kings like satellite officers and the additional freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Wait, satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Dude, he's such a bro, man.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
Yeah.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
I thought my rank was drunk.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
Thanks, that gives me hope.
Good.
Turn back to the
Such a
documents.
small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads.
Serial. This must be like Revachol, and then a date, and then Jamrock Precinct 41, I think.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct
Yeah.
41, with some
Okay.
numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Yeah. Okay. Date of issue, 7th of November, 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Okay.
A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank. The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
Continue.
I remember that time! That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
Damn. As much as I find the horrific necktie, like, kind of annoying sometimes, I don't like to have it around. Like, it's so funny. Sometimes. Precinct 41.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor, a lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again...
Right.
But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva.
He knew all those people, although they're not from his station. They must be big. And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Put the badge away. Okay. I don't think this will ever be useful. Length of fuel canister. Transporting, storing heavy fuel oil. A logo on the side, stripped over the use. Looks like paint. It's much worse. Okay. So it still has fuel in it. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna keep a hold of it until, for now, you know. Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. Right. What else can we find around here? There's a covered up boat, I think? Like an upside down, yeah, tucked away, yeah. And there's a shack here. With room. Postcard to sell, and a ribbon. Bow knot. +2 drama. And it doesn't take away any other stats, which is good. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves. Okay, nice. We already saw that. Let's see. Oh, there's another house there. And boats. So many things to see. Oh, this is the German village. Okay, cool. Let's see here. A wedding stone well worn and covered in rust. Okay. White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. Okie dokie. There are people hanging out here, so let's say hi. Let's see, plus SPA in the car. Okay, cool. Let's pillage this village first. Something here too. Oh, it's locked. Maybe I can open it with the crowbar. Hold on. Let me try. I can. Nice. We'll in a hurry. Okay. Can we get out? There's a thing also to loot here. Ants. Nice. Do I have Kingdom of Conscience? I have. Oh shit. Okay. But I don't need it right now. I don't think I'm that much of a moralist. There's some money there. We can pick up before talking to those people. This place is miserable.
You
Jesus.
stop mid-step and put your hand on a garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
What bottle? I didn't see it. Where? Bottle? What?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there. Glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries.
Huh.
It's hard to know what exactly your vivid interior is speaking of here, but I'm guessing it's got a lot of alcohol in it.
I don't really care about any bottle. I don't want to look at it. Okay, cool. What do I do next?
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it.
Okay, this is the first time the necktie is actually excited about something, and I'm actually interested. So let's. I think it was this guy. Yeah.
Good to see you,
It
friend.
was. Okay.
Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Good to see you too, friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap, very cheap. I got Pilsner, great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed, and by speed I mean amphetamine.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done!
300 real. Fuck.
It's our end game!
End game content, you mean? This is just another stupid drunk idea I'm having that I'm attributing to my necktie. This is the mystery and the truth, and I need to buy that spirits. I don't want to listen to my necktie anymore. I need to buy that spirit.
Exactly! This is no ordinary
Let's
drink.
amuse the
It's
necktie.
what our relationship has been building towards all these years. This is the climax, the mystery, the virginal sigh. That drink is special. You have to buy it from him. Get it off him. Kill him if you have to.
Damn.
Our ultimate fate
I won't go that
depends
far.
on it, and the fate of many worlds.
Maybe I can bargain with him.
The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits. Then
I
at
can
the
arrange a
rosemary,
better price than 300.
suspiciously.
I think.
He knows something is going on in your head.
Oh my god. Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
Not let him speak.
You know, it's funny, actually.
He bursts out laughing, then takes 3 gulps of its pilsner and stares at you intently.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is?
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you mean was funny earlier?
This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Oh? It could ring, yeah. Let's see. Where did you get the bottle of spirits from? Okay, can I just get the spirits if that's okay with you? Spirits.
This is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
That's a good tip. I should remember
It
this.
really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help.
Oh shit.
Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me £4 to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Have they no shame taking money for a service they provide?
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies.
He gets an excited gleam in his eyes.
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for £3 if you want it.
Don't say it.
£3. Oh boy, you fucked up. Don't say it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say this. I'm gonna smell it first. I think it will prove useful, yes.
£3 and it's yours.
Well done. You
got easy. Okay.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Bratan,
Nice.
I am so proud. Now, whatever you do, don't drink it.
This is so
this
dumb.
deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption.
Okay.
The tie is so on the money there.
Yeah.
Up the bum it goes.
I mean, I'm not gonna drink it now. This is a non-alcoholic playthrough, as I said. So... Okay, right. We're putting in the bum.
Just wait for my sign. Keep it with you. Keep it warm. Keep it safe. Soon we will enter the other world.
Soon. The time will come soon.
Right.
Have patience, brave
Pilsner.
one.
Pack of smokes. Sell me some speed. Speed bottle. Ooh, okay. £15.
In the civilized world,
I'm curious about that, actually. Spirit is eternal. Hold on to spirits and wait for the signal. The signal, okay. We already did. Okay. What's more? Victim tattoos, possible meaning, okay. Let's talk to these people. Grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you, as if in recognition, then turns his head away.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah. Don't call Abigail.
Who's Abigail?
Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend.
Probably ex-wife.
She's gone.
I would imagine.
Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail.
Gotcha. Where am I? What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Lean in?
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
Hey, I'm on an important official investigation and demand you answer my questions. It's probably nothing. Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail? Don't call her.
Okay. Sorry about your loss, buddy.
Hey, tequila!
A 30-something man clad in a two-piece liquor TM. Tracksuit puts down his pilsner and sends another
Good
reading.
to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Okay, this guy seems more reasonable. Shake his hand.
So what's happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
I fucking hate tequila, by the way.
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
Reality. It makes me aggressively sad. Don't know. People tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that. I have re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law. Nah. Don't know. People are kind of getting used to that. It makes me aggressively sad.
I know what you mean. Sitting around with these bums, you really get to know the nitty-gritty of reality. And it isn't good. Things aren't going super well for Idiot Doom Spiral either. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Keys?
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please don't go. Don't go.
Examining the pipe.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out.
So, a failed businessman.
So now,
Gotcha.
it's a pirate's life for me.
What is it, Tequila Sunsets? You keep saying it.
It's you. Your Tequila Sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
No.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Sure.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
For some reason, the name Tequila fills me with foreboding. Maybe I shouldn't learn what it means. Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Was I alone?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
He takes another sip, then continues.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head, right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
Does that sound like something you do? Yeah, probably. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
What happened then?
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka. The only thing better than that is putting the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Oh shit. Probably crashed into some things
Do you
on the
remember
way.
the sound of wood cracking? The billboard.
Yeah, the billboard.
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
I want to get off this story train right now. Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
3 men are standing on a wooden platform extending out from the shore of a dilapidated fishing village. Their cheeks red, spirits high, beers in hand, eyes glazed over.
Yeah, they got the fuck out of there. And saw me fucking driving like crazy.
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!"
Oh no.
So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things.
Oh god, what happened
Your
next?
reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
The muscles in your right leg tense up. Your hands cramp on the steering levers.
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
Oh, that's why there were so many cigarette butts and bottles near my motor carriage, probably. On the ice.
We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now, and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Interesting. Wait, so is Tequila Sunset an event or a name? My real name is Harry.
No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow. That's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Did I tell you anything specific about this person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Abigail.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
Yeah.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Okay. Oh, wait. This is another couple type. Hermit cop. Alright. Do we talk about politics?
Yeah, you said that you'd really behaved unreasonably and failed to uphold your responsibilities as a representative of the coalition.
Did we get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop.
I am
for
a sorry
the
cop.
damage you've inflicted on everyone around you. You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid."
I don't need to hear anymore.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Wanna tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Yes, wanna tell me how you became Idiot Doom Spiral?
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar.
You want booze, don't you?
I don't want it, man. I need it. Can't tell stories without it. Dry stories are boring, you see? So, have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
I got some sweet Commodore Red.
Classy.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail!
Shut up,
I won't.
guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around
George.
here, you already know.
It's a really good voice actor.
I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Wait, how many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansaric tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see. At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking about?
Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Oh, okay. I would have landed on my feet. I've got feline reflexes. Ouch.
Ouch, indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment.
Shit. You got to be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
He pauses meaningfully.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks.
Oh my god.
And since I hired only the best,
Jesus.
he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control.
Oh my
I
god.
haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this. So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like
Yeah.
nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Wait, is that it? I feel like there are some steps missing.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Yeah.
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me, so they tossed me in jail for 2 days. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
I've only been an Robocop for a few days now, but it doesn't seem so bad. Look on the bright side, you've got one hell of a story. You do realize all of this is your own fault.
I don't remember you being such a dick before, Tequila.
He takes a slow, despondent sip from his bottle.
That doesn't mean you're wrong, though. Anyway, that was all the tale one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
Damn.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
Oh. What's up with the tracksuit?
What? You've never seen 100% lycra?
Touch it.
Pretty nice, huh?
Sure,
This might
museum
be one
must
of the
stay.
last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum on...
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it. And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You can wash them anytime.
What's this about the lost jackets?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy.
I'll help you
It's
find it.
practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom spiral out.
Okay, sure, where'd you lose
If
it?
I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach,
Boardwalk,
or checking out the
on the
abandoned
beach.
fish market.
Okay, that's a lot of places.
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure.
North
You could
of here.
ask around, see if anyone's seen it.
Okay, gotcha. What's the name of your agency?
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy. I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
Mixing oil painting and breasts to make ads isn't high arts. It's just cynical wankery. That's so high concept, I have no idea what it means. Man, mixing high and low, commodifying culture, that is extremely my shit. Yeah, kind
I
of.
know. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Too bad I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
What about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics?
Hmm.
They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was
Okay.
a cool cop.
Don't crawl, Abigail.
Yeah, I got it.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
Let me ask you something else.
I'm all ears, Tequila.
Be seen
You too, Tequila Sunset.
Okay. So, we have another case in our hands. Yo, Val, what's up? Hold on. Oh my god, this is very loud. Holy shit. My ears. Yep, idiots. Doom spiral. He lost his keys, fell in the rain, got his clothes, like, filled with mud, lost his job, and now his life is total shit. That's how it is. Yeah, it really is.
Hi, officer.
And also the authorities didn't give two shits about him too, so. A woman in a raincoat stands in the quay, considering an overturned boat.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly? We are in a fishing village, obviously,
A
but...
fishing village on the seashore.
Yeah.
This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Elysium. Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
Oh, and we also got a blue spirits, kind of like a blue alcoholic drink. That's supposed to be special according to our neckties, so I'm intrigued about
The
that.
name's Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions, and that was actually the second one.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help. Now it's too low. Sorry for the Windows noise. I was asked to get your signature. Oh no, this is some fucked up shit. I'm not asking her that. Idiot Doom Spiral over there needs his jacket. Have you seen it?
Remarkable. That one already lost everything else, and now his jacket too.
Yeah, apparently.
It's a good thing too that he has an actual police officer looking for it. Good old Doom Spiral. Upper management to the core.
I'm just trying to help out a stranger in need.
How sweet of you. It really is. I check around the abandoned fish market on the boardwalk. Drunks are inexplicably drawn to markets. Might be why they have such trouble staying in business.
Boardwalk.
If one of
Okay.
them lost something, that's as good a place to start looking as any.
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Interesting. What have you found? I never thought the sea brought in anything particularly interesting. Walking on the beach sounds quite romantic.
Oh, very. Finding pieces of glass, bits of wood. Every once in a while we get dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. What else? Bottles, drugs also, lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass. Very romantic.
I need to know about those human bodies. Which human bodies?
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help. Oh yeah, the husband of that working class woman, or whatever she's called.
Who are you looking for?
Oh, this too as well. I am looking for a missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals who are hard to find.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard about those.
Two old guys have been wandering around here.
Oh.
Nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Where'd they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
Okay, so the jacket is up north, and the cryptozoologists are also north. All right. Working class husband.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him, for his
I wish
wife.
I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
Okay, that's okay. That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
Hold on. Do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
I just noticed she has a, like, how do you call these, like, angler things as a hearing? It's pretty cute. And she studied the blade as well.
Not when you're in a tight spot.
Interesting. But not when you're in a tight spot. It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Oh god, with a sword? Jesus. Can I borrow that sword? Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective? Can I borrow that sword?
No, I'm afraid not.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Attempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check, it would put me in an early grave.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
God, behold. Point to the expression on your face. I'm gonna scare her off. I'm a proper man, believe me. True, most people I've met are scared. Behold. What's so funny?
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, why? If they're thick-headed.
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
He bled. Her expression doesn't change. It's hard to say if it's a joke.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Oh, shit.
The harbor seawall endures the wash of the freezing waves. Many things wash up against it and onto the beaches of Revachol. Some inanimate, some just no longer alive. You shudder.
Gone. Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
That's bad. What happened? I don't think we should press that matter. Oh, say no more. Wait for it to continue.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
Damn.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
You should have thrown yourself in the waves after him. What the fuck? Not sagely. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheels spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better.
Shut up, Electro.
Hit on the widow. It's the right thing to do.
What? Hell no. So I take it that's your skiff.
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days? Catch a snowflake in your palm.
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She's looks
pissed.
at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea, far away from here. A lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance. White sails.
Oh?
Okay,
Well,
then
how can I
that's
assist you then, officer?
nothing. I'm not gonna do that check right now. Okay. What are these dots doing in the fish? What is this? Oh shit. +1 perception, that's good. Those were boots, right? Hold on. Perception. Gives me +1 composure, but it takes away savoir-faire. Okay, I'm gonna put this. The planks creak beneath your weight. Yeah, my perception is super high right now. It's in level 6. Okay. Let's continue to explore. It's snowy like hell right now. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. 50 cents, of course.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I
She
have
opens-
cataracts.
She opens her
How
eyes.
does she know you're here?
If you can't see, how did you know I was here? She probably heard
I
it.
still have a golden
Okay.
ear.
Yeah.
Come, come.
Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
What he said, we're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before? What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
Black Hound?
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
Building behind her.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
I am in a hill omen, alright.
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then, because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where could someone stay around here? What is in this fishing village? Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant W. Freighter Arier Dubois.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
Yeah, but the double doesn't mean anything. It means I refused to go to an upper rank twice. So yeah. What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, they've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on?
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting, even through the night. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Okay. What else is down the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins. An apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses. Empty.
Which is it then? Apartments or electrical plants? Anything else?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed.
All right, got it.
As I said, it's a peninsula. There's no one there, just ghosts and vagrants, and teenagers making out.
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, hold on. You're just giving it to me?
No one is using
It's
it,
too
and
easy.
God knows it's
Hold
not
on.
much anyway. You can stay there.
Okay. There's this guy, Gaft, who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold. Okay, I'll take it.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Thank you very much.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room.
Finally, you have those lamos of Martinez off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
I don't think so. Do you know anything about a lost jacket?
What do you want with a lost jacket?
That's an excellent question, man.
That's for me to know and you to find out. One of the drunks lost his and I agreed to look for it.
He probably pawned it for booze and then forgot about it. You know how drunk men are? Are you getting a reward for it at least?
No.
What? You're fetching someone's missing laundry free of charge? Do you not have anything better to do?
I get XP.
In fact, he does.
At least. In fact, he does.
None of my business, either way. How you spend your hours is up to you. Anyhow, you might ask Lillian if she's seen anything lately. That girl's got a way of attracting lost and broken things.
I was asked to get your signature What is in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There's got to be something here, tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The box? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Is there a way to make a little money around here? That would be awesome.
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find.
Yeah, we found already some money, right? Alright, there's another topic I'd like to address.
She nods, rinsing and...
Yeah. And we acquired a new home. Or she gave it to us, so... You can't see into the house from this angle. Right.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Unlock the shack door with the key.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the Whirling in Rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Ooh, cool jacket. Oh shit, it's music. The piano. Creak under your step.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen. No. I didn't mean to click that. Oh god. Should have clicked the number instead. You see the waves, the sea, a church.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Okay. What is this? Oh, this is the...
The bed is comforting.
Okay, yeah. No time to rest yet. Wait. What is this?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
I kind of like the modern chops. I don't want to shave.
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew.
I won't. I like the modern chops and the huge mustache. I like it. Let's leave. Some gather. Okay. Let's barge into everyone's home. Like no one's business. It feels safe and warm in here. It's not like outside.
Hello, mister.
A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank, curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
What's that?
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken skewer you almost certainly broke.
Oh. Wait, like steal the thing? Yes, but what's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure, just go and get it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Thanks.
You just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
What's that thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. So,
Oh, cute.
like...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Is there a way to fix it? Lemmy looks like he's falling apart. Lemmy looks soft.
Yes, very soft.
Press your cheek against Lemmy.
Isn't he soft?
Oh, he healed my morale. Interesting.
It's
Hold
Lammy.
on.
Lambie is a stuffed...
He's falling apart.
Yes. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy was a...
Revolutionary?
Yes! Lammy was a revolutionary.
Close enough.
Bye!
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. Well, let's steal the bird, like no one's business, and let's go out. Oh, there are more kids here.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
And explains the other one, tongue still lolling out of his mouth. I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. The stone kicking isn't even of very high caliber. Anyone can do that.
Is little Lily your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys look identical.
The stone kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids.
And what are you, Killmaster General?
Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything here.
Okay. Bye, kids. Take care. Okay, let's save. They don't know nothing. Can we go here?
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
What did the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Where are the people who live across the road?
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. His boyfriend is on his way home. He brings tins of meat and vegetables with him. Their pockets are heavier with money, but only slightly.
What about the bus?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
That is enough.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Okay, relevant thoughts. Can we go past this barrier or we can't? Okay. Alright. What is that? It's nothing. Okay. It only reads. And a whole lot of snow. There's something in the grass, maybe? Oh. Little black swallow circles above you. I hear it cheer up. It has 2 pairs of wings. Or am I tripping? It must be a bug or something. Can I go there? Maybe? No, don't think so. Ooh, okay. Oh, this must be the boardwalk, right? I cannot get in from this side, at least. Alright. Let's continue north. Oh, there's a box there. Hold up. Okay. Oh, 2 people there. Okay, I'll get there in a sec. Let me just check this place out. 2 shacks here. What else is shortly constructed? A strong breeze will blow it over. Yeah, it doesn't seem too stable. Okay. Oh, get in here. Okay. Asian paint is peeling off the roof of this shattered bench. And the mural.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Look, Em, even more bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Grim affairs. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Say nothing, just
The
nod.
lieutenant also nods. It is quite a scene. The 2 of you standing next to the broken wall of an abandoned building, nodding along. 2 officers of the law against the world, nodding in unison. It is your source of power. The bond of camaraderie between you is palpable.
Shake your head.
He nods in agreement. It really is a very serious scene, worth shaking your head over.
Don't stop
the
nodding.
The lieutenant matches your nodding pace. He's a true professional at this.
Okay.
The nodding's reaching critical mass. You can't take this much longer, Captain.
Keep nodding, goddammit. Stay the course.
A small bead of sweat runs down the side of the lieutenant's face as he maintains his nodding.
Nothers.
It's too much. You can feel your vertebrae starting to crack, your muscles groaning.
Just one more nod.
As the lieutenant takes out her handkerchief and softly taps the sweat off his temple, A faint crack echoes through the coast.
Did I just break my neck?
Abort.
Oh, fuck.
No. Shit, it's too late.
Ah, shit, fucking hell.
Busted the neck, did you? Glad I stopped when I did. My neck was really starting to hurt. Don't worry, little man. Now, we should get going.
I'm gonna fail this, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Unable to piece together the big picture just now.
I'm dumb.
There's a hole in their hypothesis.
I'm dumb.
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smiling mouth, smiling its deadly smile, laughing at you, and the world, and the living.
Walk away. For now, I'm gonna come back to this one day. Something... Oh. More boxes. Ooh. People. +2 logic, -1 perception. Gotcha. Okay. The door is not only barred shut, it is inaccessible. Okay, nothing more here. Okay then. Let's go down. Don't need to move my mouse or anything, they just go there automatically. It's very nice. Oh, wait. Oh! Hi there, sir.
Here we go.
Nice oh, Morel.
No way out, little guys.
Oh, we found it.
Not out of this jam.
Continue.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Your wife is worried about you, man. Oh my god, this guy is with his bare arms to the snow. Like,
who's there?
How the hell?
The police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
You must be Morel, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Lena sent me. She's really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That
New skill
damn
point.
water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the A81.
Yeah, that was me. I broke the water lock with my motor carriage, but it's fixed now. You can go back.
You broke the water lock with a motor carriage? There was a billboard in the canal. Not a vehicle. It said Samaran Butter.
I guess you're right. It was really the sign's fault. No, it was all me. I caused your delay. I'm sorry. But you can return now.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon.
Okay, that was...
See Lena? Tell her I won't be long.
That was oddly loud for some reason.
Your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
His hands are large and weather-worn, but also used to delicate, precise work.
Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators, or scientists in our present case.
What sorts of specialized techniques is the phasmid using to hide itself?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolve, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid.
Why are you so interested in this stick bug? It doesn't seem to be as colorful as some other cryptids I've heard about.
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long,
would be glory itself.
I can imagine. What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's ever found one?
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
Okay, the cryptozoologist says brusquely enough that even he seems taken aback by it.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Okay. Lena said there has been a sighting of it here in Martinez.
Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died out?
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
Parthenogenesis is kind of like asexual reproduction, right? They basically clone themselves, right? Got it. Parthenosis. Parthenogenesis?
Yes. The females don't need males to reproduce.
Yeah.
Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
That's pretty clever.
The Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
There's nothing dispassionate about the way he talks about the insect.
Okay, tell me more about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
What are you using as bait?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Interesting.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm.
How do these traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can't get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
What will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
I smell the copium from here.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
Right, let me ask you about something else.
Yes. What?
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here.
We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Hello, I'm right here. I maybe could help.
Let Lena down. Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife shares a special connection to the Phasmid somehow.
I didn't know the Phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 40th century, and it's hers.
She's seen it.
Really? She sighted the Phasmids? She didn't tell me that.
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Right.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious Phasmid.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian Phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
You should just give up on this bug hunt. Maybe you could go back to the whirling, warm up, come back, check the traps later. Okay, I understand. I don't give up on things either.
Good. A good quality to have. Both for a police officer and an experimental zoologist.
I could go for some trap setting.
Yeah, me too. What if we check the traps for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near.
Okay.
Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them...
He gestures to the trap in front of him.
You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
True, true.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
Of course we have. The pursuit of knowledge is its own justification.
Is it?
It is.
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
What do I do if there's a Phasmid in one of these traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
What if I encounter the Phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Lay it on me thick. It's made of musk research chemicals. Should attract the insect to you. Bolting at the side of you. Hold on. Let me just do one thing. Hold on. I gotta do one thing. I'm gonna end the stream soon. So yeah, I'm not even gonna write someone because I have to run like right now. So
this is the.
I hope you're not.
It is precious.
Right.
Okay.
Whatever.
Final.
Thank you for.
What about this ego?
Okay. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna quick save here. And I'm going to run. See you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. And goodbye. See ya.